Hello, hockey fans. This is Inside the WCHA. I'm Ryan Phelps. It's playoff time. Round 1 wrapped up over the weekend. We'll begin with the 6-3 matchup. Northern Michigan at Bowling Green. And while the Falcons start out with a 1-0 lead on this goal by Taylor Schneider, NMU takes over in the second. Oh, by the way, all of these highlights are courtesy of our friends over at flowhockey.tv. Go there to sign up for monthly or season passes. Where was I? They score 4 straight. Alex Fry, Mikey Colella, Griffin Loughran, and Brandon Schultz. His would turn out to be the game winner. Taylor Schneider would get 2 back for Bowling Green in the third. But Northern holds on for a 4-3 victory. They just need one more win to pull the upset. Game 2 on Saturday. This one's all Falcons. Cameron Wright scores his 13th of the year midway through the first period. Ethan Scardina, you picked a fine time for your first career goal. That's on the power play, 2-0. Evan Doherty would get a pair, as well as Alex Barber, as the Falcons fly to a 5-0 victory. They even the best-of-3 series at 1 game apiece, and we go to the rubber match on Sunday. And the visitors are vicious. Vincent DeMay scores his 7th of the year in the first. Colella would add another, followed by a power play goal by Joseph Nardi. Northern Michigan pulls the upset. They win 5-1, taking the road series 2-1. They advance to the Final Four next weekend. Congratulations, Bowling Green, on a great season. They finished 20-10-1. Next up, number 8, Ferris State at top-seeded Minnesota State. Tough draw for the Bulldogs going up against one of the best teams in the country. But we've been saying it all year, the Bulldogs are feisty. They keep the Mavs off the scoreboard until midway through the third. Julian Napravnik gets his 10th of the year on the power play. They always score in bunches. Jared Spooner scores a minute later. Walker Dewar would add the insurance goal late. 3-0 Mavericks win on home ice to take Game 1. MSU looking to clinch on Saturday, but again they're held off the scoreboard for half the game before Walker Dewar gets his 2nd of the weekend, followed by a Sam Morton goal early in the third. Marshall Moyes would score for the Bulldogs on the power play at the 13-minute mark, but it wouldn't be enough. Minnesota State wins 3-1. They sweep the series, and they head to the semifinals this weekend. Number 7, Alabama Huntsville at number 2, Lake Superior State. Lakers go with a hot hand early. Pete Viette gets number 12 to start the scoring early in the contest. Brandon Pericelli would get another later on the power play. Lucas Bond would get on the board for Alabama Huntsville. That's his 2nd of the year. But just 6 seconds later, Viette squashes the celebration. Lakers roll from there. They score 4 straight to finish in the second period. 6-1 the final score. Lake Superior State takes Game 1. Trying for the sweep on home ice, they're held scoreless during the first, but early in the second, it's Louis Boudon on the power play. In fact, 3 straight PPGs. William Rydell would get one, as well as Hampus Eriksson also in the second period. Lakers cruise 4-1. They get the sweep at home. They advance to the next round. Alabama Huntsville hangs them up for the season. They finish 3-18-1. So we've got room for just one more. It's up to Michigan Tech at Bemidji State, 5 versus 4 matchup. And the Huskies waste no time. Brian Hallinan gets his 8th of the year to start the scoring, 1-0 Tech. Beavers bounce back later in the first. Aaron Miller gets his 6th of the year. Still in the first, the home team not done. Alex Iarulo scores his 7th. Lucas Sillinger would get the insurance goal in the second period. And that's your final. 3-1 Bemidji State wins Game 1 on Friday, backstopped by Zach Driscoll's 33 saves. Similar start on Saturday. Tommy Peratino gets Michigan Tech on the board first, midway through the first. That's his 6th of the season. Bemidji State bounces back late in the second. Brad Johnson evens things up on his 3rd of the year. And less than a minute later, it's Ethan Somoza. That's a dozen for him on the season. 2-1 BSU. Alex Adams and Ross Armour would each add empty net goals in the third. Bemidji State gets the 4-1 win. They advance to the Final Four. Michigan Tech finishes 17-12-1. And here's what that Final Four looks like. And these are must-wins, 1-game series, all of these taking place in Mankato. First up, number 6 Northern Michigan at number 1 Minnesota State. It's a matinee 2 p.m. Central face-off. Game 2 later that night. Number 4 Bemidji State versus number 2 Lake Superior State. That's a 7:30 Central face-off. Again, both games at Minnesota State. Winners advance to the championship Saturday night at 7 p.m. Central. That one also at Minnesota State. You can watch all of those games live or on demand at flowhockey.tv. While you're there, you can sign up for monthly or season passes. The winner takes home the Jeff Sauer WCHA Championship Trophy. And we'll leave you this week with this. Congratulations to Minnesota State's Dryden McKay, named the 2021 WCHA Player of the Year. For the third time in the last 4 seasons, the top conference player hails from MSU. This time around, it's the junior goaltender. McKay, who earlier this week was named first-team All-WCHA and Conference Goaltender of the Year, was chosen for the top overall league honor by WCHA head coaches from among a group of final candidates that also included 2 of his teammates, Julian Napravnik, who was the Offensive Player of the Year, and Akito Hiroshi, who was the Rookie of the Year, along with Bowling Green's Will Cullen and Bemidji State's Elias Rosen, who were co-Defensive Players of the Year. McKay joins former Minnesota State forwards Mark Michaelis and C.J. Cease as the third Maverick skaters to be recognized as the league's top overall player. McKay received his second straight Goaltender of the Year award on Wednesday and captured the third consecutive WCHA goaltending championship this season with a conference record 1.07 goals against average in league play. The record marks the third time in as many seasons that McKay has lowered the WCHA goals against record, joining NHL star and Michigan Tech 3-time All-American Tony Esposito as just the second netminder to win 3 straight WCHA goaltending crowns. He finished with a 1.32 goals against average in all games that leads the NCAA, and he also leads the country in shutouts with 8 and winning percentage with .895. McKay recorded his 22nd career shutout on February 12th to establish a new WCHA record and move into second place on the NCAA career list, trailing only the 26 shutouts recorded by Michigan State's Ryan Miller from 1999 to 2002. Congratulations, Dryden McKay, the 2020-21 WCHA Player of the Year. That's it for now. We'll be back with more next week as we present the winner of the Jeff Sauer WCHA Championship Trophy to one of the Final 4 teams, Bemidji State, Lake Superior State, Northern Michigan, or Minnesota State. This has been Inside the WCHA. I'm Ryan Phelps.